For the first time in my life, I started having crazy bumps around my bikini area and even on my leg, because that means instead of the hair to grow straight, the hair will now curve and then it will now come like a bump. So if you have flaky scalp, if you have dandruff, if you're always itching your hair, like no matter how many times you wash your hair, when you open it you always see dandruff, you always see buildups, try this glycolic acid hack. Cover of the spray bottle and then put it on the cover of the glycolic acid. So use it to spray your back. Hi guys, if you're a new subscriber here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to Sessions with Ugo. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys my 5 glycolic acid hacks that will change your life. Let me tell you guys something. This beauty industry is amazing because they have actually brought out easier ways to get rid of things that we have been battling with for the longest, and I can not be any happier than I am right now. And it would be so greedy of me to know all these good things and just keep my mouth shut. The thing about me is that when I see anything on the internet, I have to go and try for myself. If it does not work, I scrap it, but if it works, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to come and put you guys on. So these tips I'm telling you guys, I have tried them and they have worked for me. I have tried like about 3 of these hacks and they have worked for me. So if you try them, you are most likely going to see results. So one of the first glycolic acid hacks that has worked for me was using it to treat my ingrown hairs. So earlier this year, I think towards the ending of February, I went to this waxing place to get my regular sugar wax. And by the time I was done, for the first time in my life, I started having crazy bumps around my bikini area and even on my leg, because I think I waxed my legs and I waxed my I did Brazilian wax as well. And the kind of bumps that came, I was like, what? Because normally I avoid using shaving sticks because I don't want to deal with bumps or ingrown hairs. And these people, I don't know if it is a sugar wax, I don't know what exactly, but the bumps I saw, I was like, God, this is terrible. I just randomly remember that, I saw one TikToker that was talking about how you can use glycolic acid to treat your ingrown hairs. And the glycolic acid I have, this is the one I normally use. Although if you can get the ordinary glycolic acid, you should get it because that's the next one I'm going to get. But the one I have so far is the Good Molecules glycolic exfoliating toner. So by the time I remember that, this lady was talking about how glycolic acid can treat ingrown hairs, I said, let me try. So anytime I'm done having my bath, I use this on a cotton pad and I use it to just apply around those areas. So I did it like that for I think 3, 4, maybe 3, 4, 5 days. I was doing it consecutively for that day because it was just shortly after I had finished waxing that I started noticing that I was having these bumps and they were big, they were uncomfortable, and some of them were even hurting. And when you have ingrown bumps like that, it's ingrown hairs, meaning that hairs are trapped in your pores. The hairs are trapped, so they are growing. I'll look for how I can attach a picture here. That means instead of the hair to grow straight, the hair will now curve and then it will now come like a bump. So what that thing means is you need to open up those pores so that the hairs can come out. So when I started doing that like that consecutively for 3, 4, 5 days, let me tell you, before I knew, those bumps were drying out. They were drying out. I am not even kidding. Those bumps were literally drying out and the hairs were now coming out. They were growing better. And I noticed that the hairs, when they started growing finer. I know this is TMI, but they started growing finer. And since I started using that, I have not seen bumps again. And then the next time I went back for my waxing appointment and I came back, the minute I was done, I actually normally used the glycolic acid around my ingrown, like my bikini area. And let me tell you, I don't have ingrown hairs again. So if you're somebody that has battled with bumps around the bikini areas, even the ones on my legs too, I used to apply the glycolic acid on the cotton pad, and now apply it on the areas where those bumps are. And let me tell you, I didn't deal with ingrown hairs again. Like, this is not them say now. I did it and it worked. So if you are dealing with that, make sure you go and get yourself glycolic acid toner. The next tip that has worked for me, although this one is still a work in progress, because I started using this one I think maybe 2 weeks ago. So by the time I loosed my hair, I noticed that I had a lot of buildup in my scalp. I had a lot of dandruff, all these type of things. So by the time I lose my hair, I normally apply, I take my glycolic acid, apply it on a pad, or you can use the nozzle bottle, the one that has the mouth that you can just dispense the products from. But me, I use the cotton pad. I will just pat my hair. I will use it to clean up those areas where I know that the build-up on my dandruff is. So I'll partition my hair, I'll use it, I'll apply it like that everywhere, and then I'll leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'll wash my hair. And I have done that. So I've done that. I did that on, I think, on a Monday, and then on Friday, when I wanted to wash my hair, I did it again randomly. And let me tell you, I have noticed that those dandruffs are beginning to reduce. My itching has greatly reduced. Before, I'm like a mad woman. I have combs everywhere. I have something to always use to itch my hair. But now, the itching has reduced. It has reduced. So if you have flaky scalp, if you have dandruff, if you're always itching your hair, no matter how many times you wash your hair, when you open it, you always see dandruff, you always see build-ups, try this glycolic acid hack. Apply it, partition your hair, apply it on those areas where those build-up, those dandruffs are. Leave it for 10 to 15 minutes, then you wash it off. Do this at least maybe once a week, and let me know how it goes, because for me, I have seen an improvement. I have not completely seen it go, because I think it's maybe 2 weeks now I started doing this, but I'm sure that with the improvement I'm seeing, it's only a matter of time before I don't have to deal with itchy scalp again. Now, if you have back knee, meaning you have a lot of acne on your back, you have lots of bumps on your back, you're always breaking out on your back area, what you can do, because I would have said you can use the cotton pad, but no, if you have the ordinary glycolic acid toner, if you don't have, you can go and get it and try and look for a spray bottle. Then remove the cover of the spray bottle and then put it on the cover of the glycolic acid. So use it to spray your back. So before, when you're done with when you've rubbed everything and all of that, just use it to spray your back. Do you understand? That would greatly help to reduce the acne, and it will also help to prevent new acne from coming out. This is one hack. Somebody I know used this hack, and she told me that it worked for her, or at least that she has noticed that the acne she has on her back has reduced. Because most time, whenever I see her, she's always complaining about her back knee. She's always it's always making her so uncomfortable. She can't wear bikini, she can't wear certain dresses that the back will open, because you have so much back knee, you have so much acne on your back. But the minute she started using this tip, let me tell you, those acne started drying out. They started drying out. You don't use this every day. At least maybe do this 2 times a week. Just get the spray bottle, get any spray bottle you have, put it on the cover of your glycolic acid. I use it to spray your back. If you do it at least 2 times a week consecutively, you're definitely going to see an improvement, because what that will help you to do is to help you to open up those pores, and also help you to dry out the ones that are coming up, and also help you to prevent new ones from coming out. So if you know that you are battling with back knee, definitely try out this hack. Now, if you know that you're always having sweaty armpits, you always have bumps around your armpit, anytime you shave, you always have bumps around your armpit, your armpit is very, very dark, you're always sweaty, you have, even if you shower now, in the next 2 to 3 hours, you're already sweating, you're already having an odor. Let me tell you something that I did. when I noticed that anytime I shower, that I have to, I can't go 3-4 hours without me starting to feel sweaty or maybe start having some form of odor coming out, I started using glycolic acid. So what I used to do, when I finish having my bath, I'll take a cotton pad, just sprinkle this thing on it, and I'm just used to rub it around that area. I'll rub it, then leave it on for like maybe like 2-3 minutes, and apply just a normal moisturizer on it. Then after another 10 minutes, I'll now go in with my normal deodorant and I'll spray it on those areas. When I start doing these things, I noticed that first of all, I don't get sweaty as much anymore. One. Number two, those bumps that used to come, they literally have stopped coming out. Like they all, I would say, yes, I can't realize that I even see bump. They've literally stopped. Like they don't come out. I can't remember the last time I saw bump on my armpit. I can't. And also, it has gradually helped to start fading out the darkness that is there. Do you see this thing was so finished because I have overused this, and I'm not telling you guys this because I'm doing this thing that I'm telling you. This bottle was so finished, and it's not even up to 1 month now, and it's not as if it's a lot. Do you get? But if you can get the glycolic acid or the ordinary glycolic acid, get that one. That one has 7% glycolic acid. This one has just 3.5. So this one it has might not work as fast, but if you can get the ordinary glycolic acid toner, go and get that one, because this one should finish now. I'm going to go and get that one. I'm not even going to restock this one anymore because it is just basically for face. So if you're going to use on other parts of your body, you should go for a higher percentage, like 7%, which is very okay. So if you are dealing with odor on your armpit, you're dealing with sweaty armpits, you're dealing with dark armpits, try this hack. Once you're done showering, put on your cotton pad, clean, allow it for some time, go in with normal moisturizer, then you can go in with a spray, like a deodorant. At least try, let's not be a very, very harsh deodorant, something that is mild so that it doesn't irritate your skin. Now, if you're kind of person that used to have under your feet is as hard as rock, your feet are always cracking, you're always having white feet, it's always peeling, your feet are always dividing into different compartments, and you are tired of dealing with that, you have done plenty, you're always going for pedicure, and you're not just seeing any improvement, you can also try using glycolic acid. So you can apply it on a cotton pad and just apply it on those areas. That is something that has actually worked for a lot of people. Although me personally, I have not tried that one, but I saw somebody's review on YouTube and how, like, I saw her progress from when she started dealing with dark crusty feet to I think like 2 months after of using glycolic acid. And let me tell you, I was impressed with the results. Me personally, I was impressed, and I was like, if I had this feet now, I would have tried it. But if you know that you have dry crusty feet, your feet are always breaking, it's always peeling and all those things, get glycolic acid. Try and just use it at least, I think maybe like 3-4 times. Just apply it on those areas and watch the improvement. It's not going to harm you in any way. So if you try it and it doesn't work for you, fine, but it is actually going to work if you're consistent and if you are patient with the process. Remember, all these things we're talking about is a process, and glycolic acid is an exfoliating toner. It helps to remove dead skin cells, and that's why I feel like it is going to help with those feet, because those crusty feet, those peels, all those things are dead skin cells. So it will basically help you dissolve those dead skin cells, those white things, those rough areas. It will help you to dissolve those places and reveal newer skin. So if you have dry crusty feet, definitely try out this hack and let me know how it goes for you. And this one is a bonus tip, because I think I have gone over like 5 already, but this bonus tip, if you have strawberry legs, you have, I'll attach a picture here where you have a lot of bumps around your legs, like anyways, I'll attach a picture here. So if you have this condition, these strawberry legs, you can actually use glycolic acid to help you treat that. You can either still use this, get a spray nozzle and attach to your glycolic acid, and then you can use to spray your legs, or you can still go in with a cotton pad, apply the product, and then use it to apply on those areas that you have those strawberry skin or you have those bumps. And strawberry skin is mostly on your thighs and on your legs. So this is something that you can definitely try out if you know you're dealing with this. It would help you to gradually like open up those pores, the hairs will grow very well, and also reduce the pigmentations that are surrounding those hair roots. So this is something that I know that works. I know that it will work for you. Although I haven't dealt with strawberry skin before, but it's just the science behind it. It's the science behind the exfoliant. It will definitely help you with strawberry skin. So if this video has helped you, if you have learned 1 or 2 hacks, don't be stingy, don't be greedy. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it in your group chat. Let everybody know that glycolic acid is changing the game. It is helping ladies. It is more than just for your face. So that get more out of your product. If you're going to spend that much money to buy that big bottle of glycolic acid or that big bottle of the ordinary glycolic acid, make sure that you utilize it well. Get value for your money. If you like this video, please give the video a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.